Disconnected undercuts, what really is a disconnection? I'm gonna explain to you a bunch of stuff about the disconnection, okay? I get a lot of comments asking me, what does it mean? What's a disconnected haircut but still connected? So a disconnection simply is a area in the hair, like so, right? I'll get up a little bit closer here, where it is not blended, right? There's no connection whatsoever between the two spots, as you can see through here. This hair goes all the way up here, right, as far as it being shaved, and then this lays over it. A disconnection simply is an area throughout the entire head or the haircut that's not blended in. There's no connection whatsoever. Now, you can have a disconnected haircut where it looks or has the illusion that it's blended, but technically it's not. For example, you could have your hair, say, this long on top, right? You've got some good length, say 5, 6 inches, 7 inches long on top, and then underneath, this could be maybe 3 or 4. The difference is that there's a length difference between the sides and the top. It's not blended, but it has the appearance that it looks like it is. Those haircuts are great for anyone who has a lot of hair in through here, at the sides and the back. It's very, very heavy, and you're looking to remove a lot of weight, but at the same time, you want to have somewhat of a trendy haircut and have that ease of style where you brush your hair back and you don't feel like, oh my gosh, you see skin and stuff like that. So it's a great alternative to have a disconnected type of haircut. And then if you still feel like it's still so much hair, you want to go a lot shorter, that's when you can do something like that. So how do you section off, and where do you section off for a disconnection? Well, simply it comes down to where's the hair parting naturally. So when you brush the hair all the way back like this, typically what's going to happen is you're going to comb it back, you can push forward, and you can see where the hair will actually create a natural line or a parting. Typically, it's right in the corner, right in through here. Then what you want to do is just take your comb, your hair cutting comb, whatever, and follow a line straight back, going as close to, if not exactly on that natural parting as possible. What you need to be careful is that sometimes a natural parting like that will go way up like this. You have to make sure that you're combing the hair all the way straight back, pushing it forward, and looking to see where it's an even section. You could also go in with the comb, which I do sell on my website, shop.thesalonguy.com, and you can follow that natural line so it's even, okay? What you don't want to do is go too high or too low. If you go too low, the hair is just going to continue to always fall over. If you go too high, it's going to look like you have almost like a mohawk. It's not going to look very, very natural. Same thing throughout the back. What you want to do is you want to pick a part or an area where you're okay with having hair, down here more, or you want it way up here. You want to get rid of all this weight. It also depends on how, where this is, because typically this will come straight across and you're going to have to continue this all the way around. There are times where you want it to come down this way into a point. That's where you run the risk of the parting being uneven. Even it happens to professionals, and it's even more of a risk doing it yourself. But the thing is really to find the spot where the hair naturally parts, and that's where you start the disconnection. All right, so that goes for any type of like undercut like this, something that's even, I have another mannequin right here, like this mannequin, for example. You can see there's a lot of hair in through here, all right? This is a lot longer than this. However, this is blended in through here, but the top here is disconnected because it's so much longer. So it's blended, and then this is all blended into this haircut, but this part is disconnected from all of this. So technically, you wouldn't call this a disconnection, and sometimes people get confused, but this is all blended, but the top is longer, right? And there's a lot of complexities when trying to describe haircuts like this. Like, oh, I want it 3 inches on top. Well, no, it's like ½ an inch and, an inch, inch and a half, 2 inches, 2.5, and then it all works in and blends to where the front is the longest point, being maybe, say, 4 or 5 inches. But it goes from shorter to longer. All this is blended in, so as you can see, it's like surgery sometimes, and finding the right person who can understand these types of things and these types of haircuts, it's key to find someone who really, really knows hair, who knows a lot about fading and tapering and blending and shapes, because if you want haircuts like this, they're not the easiest, okay? And don't expect to go in and pay, a very, very low price for a haircut and your appointment's like 15 minutes. Chances are, it can work, to be honest with you, or you may get lucky and you might find someone who really can do all this in a really short amount of time. So, I hope you understand now, or have a better understanding, the difference of, really what a disconnection is, because it's just an area that's not blended in throughout the entire haircut. And hopefully, you can let me know in the comments below if you have a disconnection, if you have any questions about disconnection, if you found this video helpful. And don't forget, shop.thesalonguy.com, code YouTube20, that's YouTube20, and you get free shipping in the United States on order values of over $50. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.